ozone shock treatment. It really helps to get the ozone very high into the room. And with our new 2015 models, we've got this solution. It's a simple over-the-door hanger that works with all of our ozone generators except for the vertical blower. And what you do is you simply hang the ozone generator from the hook and aim the ozone up towards the ceiling. You can do that by simply hanging it like this. Now that will take that ozone and literally shoot it up in the air at the ceiling. Now ozone is heavier than air, folks, so that'll cause that ozone to fill the room from the highest space, and then it'll fall all the way to the floor, literally saturating every nook and cranny. And because this machine has such a powerful blower, it's literally capable of blowing that gas more than 20 feet away from the box. It's an awesome contractor-grade ozone machine. With this handy door hanger, you don't need complicated heavy ladders. And in the right house, in the right space, it really saves a lot of time, a lot of inconvenience. A business like this can be run out of a trunk rather than a truck. And that saves you time, saves you energy, and saves you money. Literally shooting that ozone at the ceiling, causing it to broadcast everywhere. This machine is so powerful we can only let it run for a few moments. But folks, that's the power of the BioBlaster and the door hanger together. What an awesome combination. Folks, another application for the BioBlaster Rugged Pro. Folks, this machine is one of the most versatile ozone generators on the planet. It also has one of the highest output blowers, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to show you is how you can use this machine to treat an automobile. And it is the only ozone generator on the market with a built-in storage compartment that lets you hold your detailing tools and your hoses, along with having an integrated blower built into the case. But when you're treating a car, it's very important to first pre-clean the car. Ozone is a miracle gas, and it does kill all the viruses, all the bacteria, all the odors, and all the mold spores. But you've got to get rid of the source material. So that means doing a thorough vacuuming first with a heavy-duty shop vac. It means cleaning and scrubbing the source material if you've had milk that's spilled or anything else that's spilled in it. You've got a sticky, saturated area. You need to scrub that out first and get it clean. Some detailers use steamers. Some people just use a good old-fashioned scrub brush and some soap. But you've got to get rid of the source material. And then what the ozone will do is it will literally eat up the actual particles, the molecules that are causing those odors, and destroy by rupturing the cell wall the viruses, bacteria, mold spores, and other microorganisms. So what we're going to do first when we're using this application, this is a versatile ozone generator. And because it's so versatile, you can either set it on the top, you can set it on the ground, but it's really important to get rid of the mats. You need to get rid of those car mats because you want to get that ozone to access deep into the fibers so that you'll get rid of the source particulate. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you take the hose attachment out. You take out the carpet attachment or upholstery attachment. You connect it to the output shaft on the ozone generator. And this is a very stretchy hose. This will stretch all the way up to 8 feet. And then what you're going to do is you're going to begin broadcasting the ozone. Now, if you're a contractor, you're going to know this, but it's also very important to be wearing respirator protection for your lungs. You can use a real respirator, or you can use a simple disposable carbon filter respirator like this one. Because you need to protect your lungs anytime you're using ozone gas. If you're using a paper one like this, which is not really paper, it's pleated and it has a carbon layer in between and an exhaust port, make sure you pinch that metal tab on the top, making a tight seal with your nose. And you'll know that it's working because you won't smell the ozone gas through the respirator. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this attachment and you're going to make 3 slow passes at a minimum. The University of Pennsylvania has proven that up to in as little as 5 seconds, you get a 99.9% kill log of almost all bacteria with exposure to ozone. We're going to turn this on and force that gas into the carpet. Now if you're doing cigarette smoke, the cigarette smoke always concentrates itself in the headliner. So make sure to do that sealing headliner very, very thoroughly, and that'll really increase the efficacy of the treatment when you do the whole vehicle. Folks, when you're doing an entire car treatment, there's been a lot of controversy stirred up by some of our competitors who have been giving really bad advice to our customers and to their customers about how to do a whole car treatment using ozone gas. Folks, when you're using an extremely powerful ozone generator like the BioBlaster, you've got to understand the simple science if you really want to grasp why it's better to leave the machine outside the car rather than putting the entire machine inside. The reason for putting the entire machine inside the car that they tell you is because that's what you need to get rid of the odors. Well, that's a bunch of bunk. The simple science is this: the air is comprised of 70% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and 9% other gases. When you're running ambient air into a very extremely powerful ozone generator like the BioBlaster, it will quickly use up all of the atmospheric oxygen, convert it to ozone within minutes. After that, as you continue to recycle that same air over and over and over again through that machine, it'll build up high levels of what are called nitric oxides. Nitric oxides can leave behind a very unpleasant, strong, ozone-y smell that will last days after the treatment is over, and that's not what you want. What you want is to get rid of that odor quickly, permanently, kill all the viruses, all the bacteria, all the mold spores, and be done. And when you leave the machine outside of the vehicle, rather than putting it inside the vehicle, what happens is it's drawing air into the machine, actually through the filter, going through the high voltage chamber, and then coming back out the hose and pumping into the vehicle. So you're constantly converting fresh air through this inlet filtered intake rather than circulating that old gas over and over again through the machine. Another important thing to do if you want this treatment to be successful, if you have the capacity to start the vehicle, set the air handling system to recirculate. That will begin to recirculate this fresh ozone gas throughout the vehicle's entire system. That'll clean the in-cabin air filters, sterilizing them, killing all the viruses, bacteria, mold spores, and the odors. And it will go and get into all the hidden nooks and crannies that exist inside the tunnels that comprise a vehicle's air handling system. So the way that we like to do this is you simply take a piece of window foam, you put it on the window like this, you roll the window up, turn the vehicle on, take the hose and roll the window up. And what that does is it will block that window, get that gas into the vehicle, and then you can set your timer and start the treatment. Typically with a very powerful machine like this, a half hour is enough for freshening up basic car odors, getting rid of new car smells. If you've got really stubborn smoke odors, it may take as much as an hour for a treatment time, but this machine really makes mincemeat of odors. It does it in a hurry, and it does it permanently. That's why the BioBlaster is one of the most versatile ozone generators in the market. At the end of the auto detail treatment, cleanup is a breeze. You just simply unhook the hose attachment, disconnect the upholstery attachment, and you insert everything into the built-in storage compartment. The hose goes right in, so does the cord. Wind your cord right up. It all packs in for handy storage right inside the bioblaster. Folks, when you're doing an interior high ozone shock treatment, sometimes the odors can be confined into the carpets. And for that application, we have a very special, extremely high-powered carpet ozone sanitizing machine. But if you buy a standard bioblaster, a toolbox model, it is versatile enough to do spot treatments of stubborn odors before you do the whole house ozone treatment. So what we're going to show you today is how to use your bioblaster for that purpose. You simply take the built-in wand, snap it together, open the handy storage compartment, take out your cord, take out your hose, take out the carpet and upholstery attachment. You've got 20 feet of cord with this machine, which is a lot of cord, which makes it a really awesome machine for a contractor application. And all you do is you attach the upholstery attachment, attach the hose, and attach it to your box. It all snaps in place. All you need to do now is protect your lungs, and you're ready to start doing a spot treatment of carpets. Now we want to do 3 long, slow passes. It takes at least 3 long, slow passes to force that gas deep into the fibers to get it going. This is 5 horsepower blower, so it will get it deep. It's a 30,000 milligram machine. Our standard carpet machine for people that are doing lots and lots of carpets puts out 56 or 60,000 milligrams per hour. Put on your respirator. Put on your ozone generator. You can also spot treat upholstery. Simply take off an extension, switch your attachment, put on your respirator, same technique, 3 long, slow passes. The versatility of the BioBlaster Rugged Pro. Nothing else on the market even comes close. For those of you that are into duct sanitizing, we have a very handy duct cord attachment that we can offer with the BioBlaster ozone generator. And what you do is you drill a hole into the air intake of the duct. You run a sheet metal screw in for the application to hold the duct port, and then you simply connect the hose attachment to the duct port, set the timer, turn on the ozone machine, and begin sucking the ozone into the cold air